In the previous tutorials, we have learned how to build a chatbot from scratch. And we also learned how to write a prompt to let the chatbot remember all the context. In this tutorial, I'm going to give you a walkthrough how to make the virtual characters more fun to play. Right now, this is a chatbot in the previous tutorial, but we have made a few small changes to make it more look like a virtual character game. We have a very nice background, and the chatbot is no longer a robot. And I even gave the girl a name called Jenny. She used a lot of emojis. And even when I asked a very technical question like what's arc block, she answered the technical question correctly, but in a very funny and naughty way. How to do it? That's pretty simple. Let's go to the Agent Studio. There's a few things I have changed. First of all, in the settings, I give the application a better avatar. That's why you see it's no longer a robot, but instead it's AI girlfriends. And you can upload the photos yourself anytime. I already uploaded a few of them, so I just select them. And I give the project a better name called Jenny and your virtual girlfriends. This is going to be the default titles. And also, I created a few output variables here. The profiles here is a way that you define this specific agent. In our demo, there is only one agent, which is agent. I gave this chatbot agent a name called Jenny, and also I gave it an avatar. This is the same avatar for the application. Actually, you can give any different avatars here. If you're building application with multiple different agents, you can give each of the agent their own avatars. Of course, you can put the animation GIF here, so this will animate as you expected. The other part is, if you look at the layout here, I have put a background image. That's the reason why you see a background in the chat. That makes the application looks like interesting games. What's really important is in the prompt part, I have added quite a bit background information. Last time, we only have this part. You are acting as user's girlfriend. So there's no personality. It's basically just the same as ChatGPT. But now I add more prompt to let it know. For example, the background. What's the relationship between you and the virtual girlfriend? And also I added a section called personality. This basically defined the personality of this virtual girlfriend. For example, she always liked to say, I love you in many different ways. And I also added talk style. She liked to use short sentence. She liked to send a sentence after sentence. Actually, you can use your imagination to add anything you wish. Remember that the beautiful part of the large language model is you communicate with your language. You don't need to write code. If English is your native language, you can write a prompt with English. If Chinese is your native language, you can write prompt in Chinese. I will show some demos in the future to show you how I write all those prompts in Chinese, but you can still chat to the chatbot in English, and that works perfectly. You can use any different format as long as you feel this is easy to understand. And after you add those background information, you can have a few tests to see if that is something you expected. There are so many different virtual characters, virtual boyfriend, virtual girlfriend, virtual pets, or even some celebrities. What they do is actually they define this part. They just add the part of what it looks like. You can even add some additional sections like the sample conversation or opening conversation. This is the foundation of how to create a virtual character from scratch. And I will have one more tutorials for this series. The next tutorial, I will try to find some other popular virtual characters games and to show you how you can easily create something very similar by simply copy their prompt or get inspired from them and make that into a standalone application.